In order to this right side to light up, you need to transmit two wires, because you need a plus and a minus also. So just connecting the first pin from this one to the first pin to that one, nothing will light up because that's only one wire. If I short circuit the first two, then the LED number 2 lights up. So I'm short circuiting the 1 and the 2. If I short circuit the 2 and the 3, the same 2 lights up. The rest of them don't do anything. 2, 3 and 1, 2. So if the other end of the cable is okay, then that means that this connector is incorrectly wired. This inside connector can be removed to the inside, so don't try to remove it to the outside. When you push down that one, it will go in, like so. So this portion is blocking it from getting out. You have to insert that first and then this clicks in. So you insert the lower portion first with that connector down. And then lift it up. Something like that. And by pushing this down, you are sending it in. So here's a new discovery. The left pin here is not the left pin here. The right one is the right one. So the order here in the front is not the same as the order there in the back. So I will remove those cables if I can. Some of them are cut off. They remained inside here. Now how to remove those wires from there inside? You can see them from that side. So I inserted it, twisted it a little bit and then grabbed it out. Insert, twist so that it grabs the wire and it's out. So insert next to it, twist it to grab it, and it's removing it. Now using a multimeter, check which one goes where. So let's see if the first one on the left is really the first one on the left here. And so until the last one, the 8th one is really the 8th one here on the right or not. So here's the multimeter, set it to diode. It's making beep sounds if I connect those two. Now insert it to the first one. You have to push it a little bit in to deform that white plastic in order to reach to the metal, and at the other end touch the first one. Yes, the first one is good. Let's see if the second one is really the second one. Yes. In order to contact just one pin, and the third one should be theoretically the fifth one. It's not making contact at the third one, fourth and yes, fifth. As the tester showed, the third one is the fifth one. And the fifth one should be the 8th one, according to the second row. Let's see the fifth one behind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth one should be the 8th. That is the last. Yes, it is the last. Take a look at the second row. Third one is the fifth one. That is the third from behind is the fifth from the front. And the same thing, the fifth one is the 8th one. The fifth behind is the 8th in the front. So if I started numbering from the left to the right, and here's the first one, then the first one, if you take a look at the front, that's the 8th one, and that's the first one. So the fifth one from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. Now if we take a look at the plug, you have to keep the metal connectors towards you and this plastic clip away from you. And in this case the first one is on the left side and the 8th one is on the right side. So if I insert it there and put the metal connectors, which are not visible, towards me and the plastic clip away from me, then the first one is on the left, because the first one is on the left here also. So if we put it that way, we have to take the right one as the first one and the left one as the 8th one. So we have to number them backward, just to keep the same order at the male connector and to the female connector also. So the first, which is on the right side, it is really the first here in the front also. So the first behind equals the first in the front, from right to left. Now the second from the right should be, yes, the second from the front. The third one should be the fifth one. Third one behind should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay, so here's a picture. If you hold this connector this way with the small side towards you and that larger one away from you, then the first one behind here is the first one here in the front on the right side. The second is the second. The fourth is the fourth, and the rest of them are all modified. So the third one behind here is the fifth one in the front here. The fifth one behind becomes the 8th one that is totally to the left side in the front. So that's how this plug works. Those connections are made somehow inside. So insert your wire in this order, and then it's respecting this pinout, which is T568B, where the first pin is on the left side with the metal connectors towards you. It's on the left side. This can be inserted into that one, like so, because the plastic connector is below. So if this one is on the left side here, then that's why it became on the right side when you take a look at this angle. So I made a drawing, it looks like this. So the connector is held like this with the metal connectors towards you, as it's visible there. And orange white goes to the orange white, that is the first pin goes to the first pin. Orange goes to the orange, that is the second pin to the second pin, and now it's getting modified. The third pin, which is white blue, goes to the fifth pin, which should be the white blue. The fourth one, that is the blue, remains the fourth one and it's also blue. The fifth one, the brown, goes to the 8th pin, so the brown should be there. White brown, 6th one, goes to the 7th one. White green, the 7th, goes to the 3rd pin, there should be the white green. And the green, which is the 8th one, goes to the 6th one, and that's the green. So that's how I made this drawing. Zoom in if you want. So that's how to wire up this connector in order to make the internet work. Here are the wires, and those wires should be inserted to this larger portion according to what is shown here. The wires were set in the correct order to be inserted here. After setting them in the correct order, I cut off the ends. I departed them, so that's why the ends are rounded. They are not in one line. Now somehow insert them there, and then theoretically I should just push down this, and that should be it. You can insert those wires there to the right side into that corner, and that holds it a little bit. And now Oops, it already exited, the green one. Now I should push down the plastic, the transparent one. Okay, I pushed it on using 2 hands, and luckily this has to be inserted from behind, like so, because otherwise I would have to remove that one. Before putting everything back, now let's put on the tester to see if the connections are okay or not. I will insert my network cable to this end. Go to the other room. This is coming from the other room, the gray cable, and this one is the other end. So these two should be connected to this one. One there and the other one there. And here's the moment of truth. It's okay. All of them are communicating. When I use a long cable, such as this one, I'm not sure, around 10 meter, then it stops. It goes through each of those, and then it stops. If I use a shorter cable, then it's continuously going. It starts from the beginning. So all of them light up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it returns. So finally the connection is good. So this wire enters into the wall, and the long gray one goes there to the wall. So I'm testing the signal between this one, which goes there, through the wall, and it exits here. And that wire communicates with this wire. So inside the wall and the connectors, the connection is okay. So plug in the end of the cable into the wall. On the laptop, let's disable Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is turned off. Now there is no internet. Connect to the internet. Site can be reached. Insert the other end of the wire. And it says connected. And yes, we have internet. Now here's another connector. And here, for some reason, the 7th one is not working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing, and 8. Okay, let's see if without that 7th one is the internet working or not. Plugging this end into the laptop. And without that 7th pin, we have internet access. It says it's connected. Internet is working without that 7th pin. Interesting. Now the question is, at which end we have a problem? At this end or at the other end of this cable which is in the wall? Holding that cable, the G turns on. So probably this plug is not good. G turns on, but the 7 does not turn on. When one cable is fully inserted and the other one is just a little bit inserted, let's put it to slow. So I'm plugging this cable in just a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is not connecting, and 8. 1 is not connected either. 7 and 1 are not connected. Back to faster. 2, 3. Now 5 is not connected either. So depending on how well you are inserting the cable, it is making contact or not. If I fully insert it, then all of them light up. Remove it a little bit. 1 did not light up. It starts with 2. Remove it a little bit more. 5 and 7 is not lighting up. 2, 3, 4, nothing, 6, nothing, and 8. It has a text that Cat6, that should be this way, so the plastic clip should be on the bottom. These are pushed to the side when the screw is tightened, so outside. Now they are pushing outside, so it's not moving. Now this plastic is held only by this screw on the right side. Beware, there is 220 volts there. Those two grounding things have to enter there. So only the right side is holding the entire thing. And this has to be pushed on. It grabs from the side, so with that plastic connector to the bottom. And that's it. Now let's test the internet.